not enough apparently, because I have four children in this house, and Ace Blade is not taking care of them. I'll tell you that. And it's always good seeing comic book creators keep doing it, and because this is difficult, man. I think it's one of the more difficult things to do. I think that we all have to have like a passion for it. So what is it that keeps you going in making comics, and how do you see that explosion that of new ideas? How do you keep seeing that?
I guess for me, one of the exciting reasons to kind of keep moving forward is even when Greg and I first started this, we kind of just got into it, just like I kind of got into it just for the fun of it. And so that's definitely something that I never really had a plan of like, oh, this thing's going to be really big or anything like that. It's more like just ongoing. So there's nothing really that I don't need to be like driven to keep doing it. Like every day I'm just making new stuff. So it's fun. Like I don't have to be like, oh no, I need to get to this milestone by this time or do this thing where like, I feel like a lot of comic creators get into comic creation. They're like, yeah, I'm going to make comics and make money in comics and quit my job and do this. And it's like, yeah, sure. Like, you might be able to do that, but like, you have to go 110% in. Like you have to already have quit your job and spend all this time doing that. So
I think a lot of people, I've had a lot of people reach out to me about making comics. And even though like I'm very transparent about the fact that we don't make a lot of money, like we do okay. We sell comics regularly, but the profit margins aren't great on especially indie comics, and you can't really merchandise things until your character gets to a certain level to people want to buy t-shirts and action figures and stuff. So not enough apparently, because I have four children in this house, and Ace Blade is not taking care of them. I'll tell you that. Thankfully, I do have a day job, and but doing it after hours, put another 40 hours into making 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 comic books or more. A lot of times, you're putting a lot of hours into this even after your main hustle. And it's wonderful to see people keep doing it. A lot of people drop out of making comic books when they realize how hard it's going to be, but I think it's cool that you have a passion for it, and that keeps you going.